Hey guys, welcome back to another Mass Effect Andromeda series. If you're watching a recorded stream, then context, it's been about 3 weeks, maybe a month since I played it last. We left off on the planet of whatever the fuck, where there's like some fucking... Oh yeah, we're trying to track down the vaults, right? Because some ancient civilization alien left behind vaults that can terraform the planets within this galaxy. We're not sure who did it. We're not sure who they are. But there's these Prothean-esque type of looking. So the vaults are Prothean-ish. They feel like Prothean, right? Like if you played the previous Mass Effects. And then the enemies, the baddies, the guys who are trying to like beat us to the vaults, who can't open them because they have too few fingers, seem to look Prothean.
Is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
So I'm just gonna practice for a bit on the outside here. We were at the top of what seemed like it might be a forgotten vault or something. I'm playing on Nightmare. Oh, here we go. Here's some practice. How do I move? A button. Okay. I don't know what my buttons are. Okay, there we go. What's going on? And then I can like press this button to like, if I need it, shield capacitors. And then, how'd I not die? Because I'm fucking badass. I think I want Nova Slam. So this is a patched version, even though my companion just fell through the ground into infinity. Hope he comes back okay. So to switch weapon, I have to go like this. Oh, I have no ammo left. This might be an issue. Whoops. Maybe get some shield capacitors going. Are things going well? You can hold X to quick switch what? Oh, really? That's not that quick because if you pause, it's like instantaneous gameplay-wise. It may take longer for my time, but for the enemy, it's like I instantly changed my weapon, right? So anyways, during that battle, my Krogan buddy died, and then he fell through the earth. This is a post-patch version of the game. And I've already encountered a bug. So I'm just gonna, like, I guess, should go back to my ship so I can get more ammo. And I might need to respec. I might look at, I don't know, I don't know what I want. I haven't decided what I want for my character.
Leaving a Varl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
You're recommending having at least one weapon with infinite ammo.
Cora's looking for you.
Cora's looking for me.
Have you talked with Joe much? Oh yeah, traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know him. Hey, Ryder.
Hi, Gil.
What's the story?
Goodbye.
Good talking to you, Gil.
I love my
Anytime.
character, how she looks. I just don't like how she acts. Hi, Lexi.
Yes?
Bye, Lexi.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Hi, Liam. I hate you.
Yeah, Ryder?
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Where is Cora? Maybe I should just quickly, I don't know. Look at what I can research. I don't really have any points to do anything. Oh, whoa. I have a lot of points for this, but what I want is... Oh, I don't want any of this stuff to wear. All I want is Milky Way points because I want to wear a full set of Hyper Guardian shit. I forget why. Because it gives me more health and shields. One thing to know about my character is that I've decided to sacrifice... oh, here's a hot tip. If you want like a certain element from the shop and it's not available, like from, the little console where you can buy things, if the element you want isn't available, walk back to your locker, go into there, just press the button to go into your loadout, leave, come back to the shop, and it refreshes what's available to buy. I thought that you couldn't buy certain elements from your console on the ship, but no, it's just randomly generated, and you just have to make multiple trips to it. It's such a... You don't even have to save and load. You don't even have to save and load. You just have to walk back to your loadout, your locker room, and go back and forth. It's such a stupid, silly little thing that you need to do. Why did they even put the limitation of what's available in your shop in the ship in the first place? Who wants to make trips back to the Nexus or whatever the hell it is? It's such an unnecessary chore. But I just wanted to remind myself and to let you guys know about what my loadout is. So you go in here. Let's see. So I've decided to equip... I've got the Deep Space Explorer helmet still, but I'll be replacing it once I get... It gives me experience increase. Hyper Guardian armor because it gives me more health and shields, and melee damage is actually why I want it the most. So 25% more melee damage, because that's my primary source of damage on my character is melee. I'm gonna try to get full Hyper Guardian shit across the board. Right now I'm wearing max shields and biotic powers up with the N7 stuff, but soon I'll be switching that out. Max shields, tech power. Now, where's the thing that shows what I've sacrificed? I sacrificed, I forget what it is. What is the upgrade that I have that limits my health? Is it the mod that I put on my armor? Yes. Mods. There we go. 50% max shields, negative 50% max health. So it's a mod of shielding. So because my character is all about shields as opposed to health, The health is just a last-ditch little bit of extra just in case I need it, but really it's all about the shields for me. So I'm trying to like really double down on things that increase my shields so that that percentage gets its greatest percentage boost. Because if you look at my character, 552 shields, 335 health. I have 3 points, and I'm considering respecking again because I'm thinking instead of, well, I don't need to respec, but I am thinking of doing, instead of Singularity, using Nova Blast. It takes away shields. How much does it do? I think it just does damage to yourself, right? Like, it doesn't say how much it takes away your shields. It doesn't even say in the description that it takes away your shields. It just says it does a high damage explosion around the user. It doesn't say damages your own shields. But it definitely doesn't do 450 damage to yourself. It must do something else. I'm not sure what. But yeah, I'm considering using Nova a little bit more than I have been. And I've got Backlash quite upgraded. Right now, Backlash is the way that I get into the shit. Since they've taken away the ability to pause the game and go through your menu and like zoom around and look at what you want to attack next. I've decided Backlash will be the way that I survive situations. So I can dodge, jump in, stab a guy a few times, and then when all the other enemies in the area have realized where I've teleported to and start turning and shooting at me, I toss up my Backlash, and then I sit there and think about who my next target is, rinse and repeat. That's my Vanguard way of playing. So I've got the shield updated with extra recharge speed, more health, more recharge speed, because I want it to be really nicely in rhythm with the way that I charge, shield, so recharge speed is important for me. Not sure what I want next, if I want health or projectile damage. I'm not going to be using it really to return projectile damage, so I'll probably go for health next. I actually have to upgrade everybody, I think, here. If I use them. I'm not going to be using them, though. But I do want to upgrade Drac. He has 4 points. I'm loving Blood Rage because it upgrades me. Having him around makes me better. It makes... How does it work? It says... Is it Blood Rage that does it, or is it his other ability that makes everybody better? Yeah. Drax's Rage inspires nearby allies to greater combo prowess themselves. Combat prowess. It doesn't say how much. Oh, ally health regeneration rate, 20%. Ally melee damage, 33%. So while he's raging, my melee damage goes up by 33%, which is an awesome guy to have in my... Any guy that increases my abilities is an auto-include in my team. I think I'm probably going to wait until I can get the last thing, which is... When Drac is near death and has not done so recently, he ignores any recharge times and enters Blood Rage automatically. And Blood Rage reduces the damage to him, so maybe he would survive more often. He can't die during Blood Rage. So that might keep him alive a lot more. That gives him like an extra life almost. Each time Drac defeats an enemy while raging. I will not be a Sentinel, Colonel Panic. I am fully buckled down on being a whatever the fuck you call it. I forget. Each Drac. His fury lasts longer. I wonder which one's better for me. Which one will cause him to be Blood Rage more often? He won't be doing a lot of the kills. I will be. Probably this one's better. So that he doesn't die as often. I might even respec right now. But the other guy that I'm bringing along with me for now is Jal. What does he do for me? I think it's mainly because of the planet I'm on. What is this ability? Jal saps electromagnetic fields. This is because I want somebody who can take down shields better. It restores his shields. But isn't it more effective against shields? Increases shield restoration and restores the shields of nearby allies with its initial impact. Or increases damage, especially against shielded enemies and synthetics. I think I'm going to go respec so that I can get Jal and Drac to their max. I want the best benefit to me here. Ned Bay. How much is it going to cost me this time? 2,020 credits. I got to go do some selling. Oh, I don't need to respec me. I don't want to respec me, I don't think, actually. I thought that you had to pay to respec everybody at once. So I'm Vanguard. I need 27 points invested in combat and biotics. And right now... Oh, I'm not really going for Vanguard 3, apparently. I got Vanguard 2 going. But to get to Vanguard 3, I'd have to put a lot more into combat. So let's respec Drac. It costs an inflated amount even for your buddies. So every respec, it does respec everyone at once? I thought that it would be less for them since I haven't respec'd them yet. I don't know how this shit works. Clearly. Alright, I'm gonna go find Cora. I don't want to spend that much money.
And you both have biotics. That's how it's said.
Yep. Though, sorry biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Humans are catching up.
Humans back home, maybe. You,
Class for 600 years.
Respecing is worth it when you're playing on Nightmare. Believe me, Lore. You have to respec constantly to give yourself the best edge.
Is there something else?
Playing through the first planet,
more
I needed to
questions, if that's
respec every
okay.
time I got more
We
points.
will know till we try.
Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that, believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Get. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, enough about that. I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Google it.
Biology at all?
Leave her alone.
Eyeballs work.
Leave him alone.
An internal lens focuses an image onto the retina where it becomes electrical impulses that are deciphered by the brain.
You took my sarcasm as an invitation to show off. Pitiful.
Ouch.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
I have a question. Why are you a bipedal humanoid? Even though you're a galaxy away from ours. There better be a fucking story explanation for that.
You studied with Moshe Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way.
How would he know what a professor-student thing is? You have completely different cultures in which you grew up. But...
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations.
do you know what humanoid is, Colonel Panic?
An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you're a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same.
Well, enough about that.
Basically, to me, humanoid is anybody with a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, lungs, heart. Maybe they don't need that exactly on the inside, but like a brain of some kind. You start to get outside of humanoids. Like, I mean, I would even say a monkey is a human. Because they don't walk on their feet, it's not really humanoid, but I don't know.
Hey, what's shaking?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Don't worry, Ryder.
Just got to do it once a day.
You know it.
Just make sure she knows that I still like it when she flirts. Yeah, you can jump down. I didn't think you could do that before. So where the fuck is Cora?
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized... Hey, Ryder. You know where to find me.
You don't have to get up every time. Usually I just stop the conversation anyways.
Hey, kid.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Awkward. My room. Cora must be upstairs. Guess I could look at the map. But I won't. There we
Did
go.
you hear the news from Eos?
What?
Sorry, refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none.
Oh.
Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Is military strategy really what we need out here?
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Yeah, I knew about her being an Asari commando. Kinda crazy, if you ask me. Let me just see how much money I have available. Oh, I should go collect my things, right? My strike team mission experience or whatever the fuck it is. Wow. Whoa. How do I open my I do this? Yeah. Whoa. Oh my god. How much did I get? It doesn't say how many credits I got from it. Holy shit. Am I crazy? No, yeah, it doesn't tell me how many credits I received.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Jesus! Leave me alone! Why are you doing science at my buy-sell laptop? Oh yeah, I bought armor for Liam. So... what do I do with it? It's for a scene? Like, when do I initiate the scene? Also, there was a thing that I could do. He wanted me to, like, get a movie night. How do I do that? That'll probably be free experience points, right? I need to go download some vidcoms for him. We already did that? How do we do the scene, then? If I already did it, how do I actually get to do the movie night? You have to develop it and then give it to him. Oh, you have to do it in the develop menu? Emails. Poker awaits. Ryder, the bell tolls for thee. Meet me in the vortex on Nexus, and I'll be the one shuffling the deck of doom. What are these people like? It sounds like they came out of a Saved by the Bell after school special. Like, does anybody... Liam talks about trading swears with a guy, but we don't get to hear the swears. Ryder from PB, thanks for the remnant storage box from EOS Vault. All I need is one particular piece of RemTech to complete my project. My scanner located what I needed on Voeld. If we get a chance, can we go find it? RemTech. Poker journal. Seems to have misplaced my poker journal where I keep the notes on all the others, their tendencies, tells, and insights. It sure would be awful if one of them would happen to find it. It's fake, and I placed it in public so they'd find out. Don't tell. Why is he telling me that? Two Rider from Liam, heads up, first thing I did after I figure out who to really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge are not on the ground. Jal had some pointers, got some names of the smaller Angarian colonies. Did anyone give you permission to do this? Low console Verand. If you see any messages from her, it's just me reaching out. Costa. Liam has included a list of media-themed first contact. Genres include hard science fiction and Asari vid about first contact with humanity, how they must see us. About your dad. Vetra told me what happened to your dad. I've lost a couple of... This is from Drac. I've lost a couple of people over the years. I can't picture Drac writing an email. Figured you could use some cheering up, or at least a distraction. Drac has attached 37 images, various rifles and guns and shotguns to our duplicate images. Most are low res or watermarked. That's kind of funny. Balanced diet from Lexi. As a part of overseeing the cruise special and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates. Oh, thanks. It's nice to think that in the future, we won't talk in terms of calories. We'll talk about servings. We'll still talk in terms of servings. You know, just nice, rounded, arbitrary things like a serving, quote unquote. Especially when we're doing interspecies stuff. I think that in the future they will talk in terms of calories, not servings. Ryder, given the kind of high-packed cardio you get in your... Who's this from? Don't overextend yourself. This is from Lexi 2. It sounds like a... This looks like a thing about how to masturbate. It's how I do it anyways. Don't read that. Communication from Jal. He says, manifest of items I've brought aboard your ship with a tempest, blankets, and bedding. In the event that your unfamiliar alien bedding is insufficient or uncomfortable. A small number of personal objects. These are bits and pieces of Angarian tech and weaponry. I should sell them. 25 jugs of nourishment paste. This will need to be replenished regularly. Armor, including my 2 Roth Jin unknown alt cape suspenders and equipment to repair them. Vials of salves of creams and perfumes. I can provide your science officer with a list of ingredients that is required. He also bore my personal weapon. I've heard privately from Evra, leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help our scientists on Havaral. I have made sure that he knows that you played a key role. Maybe he's already said those things to you, but I know Evra, he's probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust. Being on this team lets me know openly that I trust you and others in Universal, blah, blah. News from EOS. I could use your help on something Hanley's working on. I don't fully understand, so I'll let her explain it. She'll brief you when we get here. You get here to EOS. Writing from Sarisa Tharis from Korra. No thanks. Got a plan from Liam. Come by when you got a minute. I got something to write and buy you. I think that's to do with the movie night. Data chores. Hey Ryder. Hope it's okay seeing this data core in my room, i.e. the escape pod. I guess it's really ponder things before I go to bed. Best idea is to keep half asleep. Blah blah. She's sorting data out in the court, data court. Free for an interview again? Asking for assistance. Hello, Ryder. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve. May assist in investigations of the Scourge. We can discuss it in the Nexus labs. Sounds like I should head back to the Nexus. Sounds like some free experience points to collect. And that's always good when you're playing on the hardest difficulty level. Let's head back to Nexus. That'll also give me time to like recalibrate where we are in the world or universe. You guys don't know nothing about how I deal with my inbox.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing. Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative. We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us. I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly. Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
What can I do for you?
I'll let you...
You know where I'll be.
Between the walls. Slithering around. So... Let's go to the Nexus. Gosh, I wish. What? I do wish that there was shortcuts to things like the Nexus. You left the tasks unfinished. Which tasks? I'm going to the Nexus. I'm going to the Nexus to play poker.
Deploying probe.
You can skip travel time now? They put that in? Thank fucking God. I got some experience points there. Let's see if that's true. I didn't pay attention. Let's see. You can! Huh? Wow!
Anomaly detected.
10 out of 10. Greatest game ever made.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
You still need to wait around between solar systems? Well, that's bullshit. Well, let's go collect some experience points since we have sped up the whole process of scanning planets, right? So you still have to watch the solar system change. So they acknowledge it's silly to go between planets, but they're still like, nah, we made the best looking thing that's ever been in a video game. You're gonna watch it.
Mostly unexplored.
Watch this shit.
Started once.
It's the best.
Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
Anomaly detected.
It's to hide loading between solar systems, you assume, but my hard drives I don't have loading time on almost any game. It doesn't matter that those are loading screens. There's no way that my system loads at the exact same rate as everyone else's system.
Anomaly detected.
give me a progress bar and let me skip the animation.
Anomaly detected.
And the fact that the thing is created so that it will be at the be a loading screen so that nobody sees the loading screen, then it tells me that they massively over budgeted for the loading so that it works on every system, right? So
Probes launched. Satellite detected.
$50 Milky Way researches. Gotta do this.
Something.
I bet you are. Nothing there.
Probe away. I found something.
Yeah, give me that element 0. It's so funny that we will travel that far across a solar system to go get some element 0, but I can find that amount of element 0 hiding behind
Anomaly on
a
sensors.
rock on some planet as I'm just walking around. How are we able to detect
Probes
that?
launched. I found something.
This ice sheet gave me 270 experience points for some reason. Remember that great experience finding the ice sheet? That was the best. I felt like I grew as a person that day that I saw the ice sheet.
Anomaly on sensors.
See you later, Becky. Good luck at your Japanese.
I'm picking up something.
I bet you this storm is gonna give me the best experience.
Getting a scan.
It's a storm, and it gave me 270. So much experiences.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
So I just want to take this boring time traveling through space to remind everybody about a really great space traveling game that I had a lot of fun with, called Rebel Galaxy, where traveling from thingy to thingy was a joy. So much fun, that game. Simulating the travel between galaxies and solar systems. Or rather, you were within one galaxy, but the travel between solar systems.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Is this because this is the other half of that mission, I think? We had two choices to do, and we chose the tropical place first, right? Voled. Right now we're just collecting free experience.
Mineral wealth from this system once fed industry on Vold, and well beyond.
One day that might be true again. I'm picking up something.
It's unfortunate that that soundtrack flagged streamers. Not their fault, I suppose. They had to license the music from somewhere. And we can't expect developers to be able to pay for the rights to streaming as well for infinite numbers of streamers that might want to play their game. It's just fucked up that because somebody's music appears in the background of a game soundtrack, which appears in the background of a video game show, that the creator of the music deserves 100% rights to that video for the small snippet of music of theirs that appears in the middle of an hour-long playthrough. That's how YouTube works. 100% revenue for the music creator. Oh, hi, Becky.
Probes launched.
What have you brought me?
Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Cookies.
So good.
Cookies.
Might eat the whole thing.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thanks. Get out of here.
Bye, guys.
Love you. Mmm.
So good, right? It's okay if you eat them.
Food lady strikes again. They're mint chocolate chip.
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
She's religious, right? It can be easy to forget how small you are when you think that the universe revolves around you. Which is what most religions make humankind to be like something special. We aren't anything special. Reason number 721, why Thrash rejects religion. One last place. There wasn't much in this system. She's right, I'm eating them all. There was nothing in this solar system. That solar system's gonna get a shit Yelp review from me. I haven't finished Havaro. Saving one cookie for later. You should be able to just go back to your ship and say, go back to Nexus, please, and then it immediately loads up the Nexus. And you're already off. Can I skip this? Can't skip this still. Are you sure I did what I needed to for the main mission? I thought I was at the top and then needed to do a new thing. I haven't talked to all the people at the top. Don't I have to talk to them and then figure out what to do next? All right, let's go do an interview with the reporter. That should be some free experience points, I think. and I need to meet with somebody to play poker, which should also be some free experience points.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Cash to do something.
I hope the
about
Keds see a military presence. And no, we're not taking their attacks lying down.
Pathfinder.
Hi, I'm Jan Guardian, founder of the initiative.
Who's this?
Hi. Gil Brody is your engineer, right?
That's right.
I'm Bailey. I used to work with him in the hangars here.
Oh, don't be.
To know if he's available, would you?
Oh my god, it's so, like, this game is just a fucking dating sim. I mean, we all know that the Mass Effect series for a lot of people was a dating sim from the beginning, but at least it felt like the dating shit was like, oh my god, did you see that what just happened in the background? At least in previous Mass Effects, except that it felt like that was just something that was there that you could also, like, if you wanted to as a player, you could concentrate on it. Now it feels like it's forefront and center, and the sci-fi is just the fucking background. The sci-fi is just an afterthought. It doesn't even matter. You don't have to worry about that shit. What we're here for is relationships and gossip and trading notes in class and drama. For what?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
No, I mean like a... Oh, never mind. Just, tell him I said hi, huh?
What are you, 2? I mean, wait, a 2-year-old shouldn't be doing that. What are you, 13? I'm so out of touch.
How may I assist?
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
In the background, 2 people walked up to the edge here and walked outside of it, and then all of a sudden, like, rewound really fast and glitched back. I think they also clipped into the floor a little bit.
Did the doctor say Guardian, founder of the initiative?
No,
Welcome to the Nexus.
they said my result.
We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through integration processing, then we'll have you on your way. I'm Jan Guardian, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Hello there.
Hi.
It's funny that Mellis Baker just said that insert sci-fi thing here. I was just thinking off show about, like, after watching that Uncharted trailer, about how Uncharted plots, like, give me any random moment in Uncharted and here's a line from Uncharted. Wait a minute, this insert name of artifact here isn't insert name of artifact here. It's actually a map. Or actually a key. Or actually a weapon. Or... no, actually, no, usually it's not a weapon. Usually it's this weapon. Wait a minute, this isn't a weapon. It's a map. Wait a minute, this isn't a weapon. It's a key.
Consumption of alcohol in public spaces is strictly prohibited.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing. Education.
Make them hear. Make them know.
Alright, so I'm just going to look at my journal, I guess, to find what I'm doing next. Gil Brody. Let's go play a game with Gil at the Vortex.
Make them hear. Make them know.
These power outages make no sense.
I'm lost. Vortex was downstairs?
I'm Jan Guardian, founder of the initiative.
What? What's Joel doing in here?
The Nexus. I welcome you to the Cultural Center.
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my...
What Joel doing in here? No, not Joel. Joel.
So much to study here. It will take a lifetime.
I'd enjoy that. All the reading. History, science, culture. Get some snacks, settle into that corner over there.
No offense, but I'm starting with the Asari.
Oh, sure. But when you get to Elcor Hamlet, I want to know.
Pathfinder.
Is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
You're listening to H&M.
I was just being honest.
This is amazing.
Sometimes I wonder what I was thinking.
Residents are
Make them hear. Make them know.
What's wrong with the... What's going on here?
Make them go.
Plan before cronies.
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
Plan before cronies.
Let's just soak this in for a bit. And let's...
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
I want you to think about
Our leaders, wake the sleepers.
the budget of the game.
Plan before cronies.
The years in development is what I want you to have on your mind.
Nexus, our lives. Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them
I want you to
go.
keep in mind the term AAA and what it means to you and what it means to
Our
me.
leaders, wake the sleepers.
Plan before cronies. Plan before cronies.
Our Nexus, our lives.
I just want you
Our
to
families.
soak it in.
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
Seems quiet for now.
Our leaders.
Look,
wake the
Jonesy.
sleepers.
I know. This isn't what I signed
Free
up for
our
either.
families. Free our families.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost. But because you wanted military personnel, people tagged as scientific support have to wait. Again.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
Well, your pick has my grandchildren trapped in that pod.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
No way to say no.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
What does my words not enough even mean?
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
I'm not going to do it.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros.
Let me say
He
no.
sent those 10 soldiers
I
over
didn't
there.
accept this.
Maybe he'll take us seriously.
I didn't. You can't say no.
Before cronies.
You can't say no to that. You can't say, hey, guess what? I'm the Pathfinder. Shut the fuck up and get back in your fucking bunks.
Our lives.
You're the Pathfinder,
Our
aren't you?
Nexus.
And
Our
Reese, When do our
lives.
families get out of stasis?
I don't know, or soon, I'm sure.
Sorry, I don't have any information on that.
Mom's been in stasis a long time. She was terrified of being frozen like that.
Mom's been in stasis for a
Kandros will
long
listen to
time.
you. No one hears us.
She was terrified of being frozen, but she still signed up for an intergalactic space traveling, which being frozen is the main point! Everybody's a whiny little bitch. If I ran things, everybody would live under a boot. Picture a boot stamping down on a human face for eternity. That's my future. That is a rule under Frash.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you
Yes.
Do it.
The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act so surprised.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
The one you mentioned. Part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our survival here.
Sure. But that's Jill's purpose. I'm not just going to adopt it. See what I did there? I'm not just going to adopt it.
Yeah, you're right. Terrible writing. You're right.
You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
He's bluffing.
I call.
Oof, nice. That one's yours. Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Gloat all you like. You earned it. Jill's gonna lay into me hard when she hears you won. I'll just tell her this proves how bad a player she is.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
How many credits do I get from that? How many experience did I get for it?
Thanks again for the game, Ryder.
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Hello? Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
I'm gonna watch this dance.
Requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. Medic, you may be young. This is Agent X.
And why haven't I been able to dance yet? And what the fuck is this person doing? They forgot to give this person something to do. Forgot to animate them, even though they're on stage. Every so often. Was that popping? Was that locking? Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much, I'm gonna put my hand right through your spacesuit. Look at this. I'm putting it right through it. Oh my god! You're breaching the hull of my spacesuit! I need that to live! I make my own entertainment. Alright, so journal. Heal us. Additional tasks. Are there any more to do here on the cultivation? Boost the signal. Scanning minerals. Andromeda wildlife. Got to do a couple more of those. Just 2 more. Scan planets. There's 3 missing. Where's the, Oh, here we go. Speak to Kandros. Ugh.
Free our families.
I gotta tell you guys, this character is not canonically in the Duck family. She's an imposter. There's no way that she follows the Duck lineage for the way that she plays.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided...
Yeah, Thor, I did think that I had received another thing, like during my emails, about something here. But I don't know.
Is HNS.
Another brawl on the docks? Probably.
Supplier...
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
He's not in charge of that.
Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We only just got on our feet. Plus it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles.
With an iron
Can't
fist.
risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
You're right. End it.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Please let me shoot people. Let me shoot the protesters.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is invested. A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This...
Yeah, I don't know where to find the interview. I didn't see it in the list. Oh, God. What's happening?
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
Sabotage? In an instance where we're all floating in a piece of scrap metal waiting for a new place to live for the rest of our lives in a mission that you signed up for, knowing that those were the risks and the obligations and duty to the human fucking race?
If you resort to violence, so will the leadership. And they have the militia.
We're not the enemy. Why is it so hard to push a button and help Mom?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
If you want to leave over this, we can't stop you.
Damn right you can't.
See ya. Have fun dying.
Reese!
He stormed off!
Older than my grandkids.
Did you see him storming off?
We are now? No. I can't.
Did you see that slouch?
When our families hear about this,
they'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
I don't believe the Krogan protest at all. I don't believe him joining in it. Bullshit. Well, that was worth 800 experience points. It's a good thing I did it. This is also an annoyance in this game, how sometimes the Y button shows up and other times it doesn't. It was there for... Whoa! From this far away only. Yeah, okay. So is there anything else to do here? Priority, heal us, additional tasks, completed missions. Where's the journalist? Here's PB's. Recover Remtech in the remnant site on Voled. Oh, so we have to go to Voled for that. We're going there soon anyways. Take Cora to speak with Hyderia on... You want to do this? Failed? I failed to read the email from Cora? Oh, okay. Movie night. Get a movie library downloaded from the Nexus. I have to do that next. For his thingy. Interview requests in the tasks section. Path of a Hero. Thank you. Wait for the next interview slot. I thought that I got an email. It must have been an old email then, saying that she was ready for another interview. All right, let's go get the movie night going then. I guess that's some more free experience points.
Ryder?
How do you know me? Yeah, it must have been an old email. Movie night's on the Nexus. Don't leave. Movie night takes many steps anyway, so don't bother. Just, I guess I'll deal with it next time I'm on Nexus. I'll deal with it next time then. Let me just check out my skills before I continue. I want to upgrade some things. I want to have backlash be better. Why do I still only have 3 points? Oh, I have like 100 experience points left to get to the next level. Okay. Okay then. Well, let's go talk to the people at the top of that tower. On Aya, I think it was. But is there a thing to do on Eos right now? It was Havaro, okay. Oh yeah, Aya is the home planet of...
system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
So we want to go do... Cora's thingy. Who should I bring then? If I have a few quests. We need to bring Cora. PB and Cora? All right.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Is PB necessary? Because I'd rather bring Drac. I only want to bring people who are necessary to do some quests. I'm all about Drac because he helps me fight. A new sitcom on Fox, all about Drac.
Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The cats still maintain a presence.
Beep boop beep.
Skirmishes
Beep
are
boop.
frequent, and travel requires caution.
They never learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing.
Beep beep boop.
And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Armed them well enough.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Alright, so if it's not necessary to bring Pubu, I'm gonna bring Drac. We'll just go up to this thing to change the loadout. I like how my characters are part of my arsenal. They're my loadout. Drac. He makes me stronger. So I just gotta do Cora's quest over here. You lie. Liam is a living joke. Please help. This is the only way I can get word out before someone gets killed. My work. They need to talk about Remnant. I think that's a mission I already did.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
None of the Arks are armed. I don't like those odds.
They kept shooting to slow us down. Peeled one deck like an orange. A bridge officer, Sarissa something.
Well, you can tell it's tearing her up inside.
Order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look?
We lost track.
My face,
But they
it's
launched a
paralyzed
ship
with
to help
sadness.
evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
We can find anything.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you.
Boo, boo, boo.
It's
Boo,
Good
boo,
to
boo,
see
boo,
the
boo.
Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Boo, 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 boo. So sad. How do I scan my local area again? Wasn't there a thing I can do? Oh, yeah. How do I do that? How do I get out my scanner? It's like...
Falling in.
Down on D-pad? Ah, there it is. Thank you. All right, is there anything else new here? I guess I should travel the planet a little bit and wrap up some of those random tasks that I had. How about in this
Gotta be a lot safer around here with those soldiers.
How about in this camp? Is there anything to do in the camp? I'm gonna go place that receiver. Where is it? Up there? Better get in my ship. Two new quests in camp. Are those Ket? We let Ket set up just outside the military base? What the fuck? There's no Ket here, but this is new. Meaning that we did let them park up here. What's the point? What's the point of a military base if you're just gonna let the enemy park right up above it? I need to drive over to that side. Which means I think I have to drive way over there and then go up. Oh, and then there's some missions on the way. Guess I'll go over here. It's our stuff now? Well, I don't remember a base being there.
Raven dead. Old Krogan saying.
How do I change mode? LB? There we go. Up there. I'm dizzy. I wish I was playing Zelda suddenly. What the shit? How do I get up? That was hilarious. Wow. Wow. Final entry, close to the muster point in the Delta, calling the evacuation point. No one unless responding to the sword of them. Resume. Enough of that. Couldn't finish the damn project. I might have saved them. This rock beat us, and I accept my part. Join the last shovel, likely back into cryo. I won't be a drain if this is the long slide, but gonna finish the Durango.
Recording initiative, cryo identification, E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Sounds stubborn. I like stubborn.
So is that a mission? Of some kind? Now I can wake her up on the Nexus. Okay.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
I don't like the look of those Ket machines.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Wanna look into it, little duck?
The sheer top, because it is.
Guess you run out of names eventually.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
It's funny that the mining computer. Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's funny that the mining computer turns down the volume of your rover. I don't know why that's funny. It's not funny. I didn't want to fall. Let's fight some Remnant.
Pathfinder, the Scourge has reached this remnant site. Hostile activity present.
I don't like the look of those Ket machines.
Some much needed practice. What are you doing over there? I feel like they've gotten shittier at fighting since I last saw them.
Nice work.
That seemed about right. So during that whole battle, Drac did nothing. He stood behind a pillar.
Potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
EOS will have holidays once we figure out the seasons.
New worlds need to mark wars, battles, you know, once you're sure they're over.
What do we got here? Feels like there should have been something here. Enemies? Definitely not nothing. Maybe I should have brought Puba. Well, this is what I did last time. I'll just get out this time. That was quite the loot. What an odd thing to be there.
That's one receiver placed. People here should get the latest from the Nexus now.
So there was no other way to communicate with the Nexus before?
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning subways.
Oh yeah, he talked about bandwidth being an issue. And that news wasn't a priority. Yeah, there's 2 little missions to pick up down there. There's something over there. Investigate the Ket presence. Want to go beat up on some Ket? There's a lot of them in there. Better save. Whoops! I reintroduce you to nightmare difficulty. Alright, let's get into practice with fighting. Shields are the hardest part about the game for me. Oh yeah? That's where I'm going. Oh, I wanted to be up where he put himself. Yeah, this is where I want to be. That's taken a lot of fire. Where's my buddies? Are they all dead? That's how quickly you die on Nightmare. I'm not carrying an assault rifle. Never will I carry an assault rifle. You know what weight does in this game, right, guys? When you try to be a biotic? It increases all your cooldown times by a shit ton. Instead, we'll just do this. Fuck! Gotta get back in the rhythm. Oh, Tom, I don't know if you've played on Nightmare. I don't think that you have, based on how you're talking. Even though I haven't played a lot of this game, I've spent a good 20 to 30 hours with it, and I know what is required of me on Nightmare. It is very difficult, and it's the only thing, frankly, that's keeping my interest in this game is insane difficulty. It's not Nightmare, it's Insanity. Sorry, I keep calling it Nightmare. I'm used to Dragon Age. Well, that's a different type back there. Oh no, I know that type. There's 2 turrets! Did I already use one? It's not letting me use... It didn't let me use my items. Do you know, anybody have an idea why? I couldn't use my shield capacitors. Is it because my weapon got put away for some reason? Oops. I don't want assault rifles. I'm concentrating on pistols. I like the idea of focusing. Hey, I destroyed it! I wonder how I destroyed it so quickly. Was that reflected damage that did that? I don't think I ever used Omniblade 1 on this show. I think I upgraded my Omniblade before I even started doing combat on this show. I had Omniblade 2 from the beginning. I could play it safe and boring, but I don't want to do that. I want to be balls to the wall. Is it putting away my... Why is it putting away my pistol? I press back. Does that... Okay, I gotta practice off of this, like, outside of combat. What's putting away the pistol? 'Cause... Holding back puts away the pistol. I have to tap back. Krogan hammer's too heavy. That's why I'm not using the Krogan hammer. I already experimented with it. Shoot at me. I don't think it reflects enough to do a big difference. So it's easy if you just play it like smarter. It's just that I want to play it Rambo styles. Because all you have to do is sit up here and boop, boop. I think I have another weapon that's a bit more powerful. Let's try the other one. Is this the one I'm using now? Okay. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Shit. Yeah. I mean, my pistols used to be powerful until I encountered these new guys. It's evident to me that the baddies in the area have gotten better than me. Yeah, I think you're right. I have to take out the Ket before the turrets. I don't think the turrets are a big threat, and I don't know why I'm treating them like they are, because they only fire every so often. They just caught my attention, because you hear turret in a video game and you're like, take it down. But they really don't do a lot of damage. And they only fire periodically, and if I keep moving, I should be fine. It's the big guys I need to take down. Especially the ones that I can do with this with. Yeah, you're right. The turrets just aren't good enough to care about. They have high health, but what do they do, really? They're annoying. They like to glitch into the ground a lot, which is also a thing. Nah, they don't do that heavy a damage. It's only half my shields. Like, okay, that one was full shields, but I think it was because both at once. Where's my guys? Oh, they're so squishy. 8-bit, you know that I've experimented with all of the abilities. You know that, right? Like I don't know if maybe you haven't been here for every show. I've respect off show every single type of gameplay. This is the only one I like in this game. It's annoying.
Got 'em all.
We got them all? Hey, how do I switch shoulder? Oh, I did. I just did. I probably will do a bit more research into what kind of weapons I can have. That's one way to take them down. There you go. Good job, Drac. He, for some reason, have you guys noticed he's not going into Blood Rage anymore? On the last episode, after I gave him Blood Rage, he was going into it constantly during battles, and you could hear him using his Blood Rage over and over again. And now he's not doing it, which sucks, because it's a great ability. It's like it's glitched or something.
Terminal active. Remain in range.
Uh-oh. Should have saved. We'll be good, we'll be good. We'll be good, we'll be good, we'll be good. That's not where I aimed that. Damn it. That's not where I put my singularity. I'm not sure how I was supposed to aim it better. I didn't respec him. I didn't pay for it. You're kidding me. Oh, why would I expect anything different of this game? Why would I expect it to be different? Why would I expect it to be any different than that? That's amazing. All right, so Cora sucks. Going in with her is not helping me, so let's just change out Cora because she's terrible. I want maybe Jal because he helps with shields. You're terrible. Let's get Jal. And I think instead of Nova, which isn't really helping me at all, it's so spotty the way that it unleashes. I'm going to use Shockwave. And let's just check in on Drac, see what the fuck's going on with him. Yeah, he's got his blood rage. He's ready to use it. I didn't want Shockwave, I wanted Nova. Oh well, let's try out Shockwave, see what that's all about. No, I don't like that at all. That's too bad. I need to go back to my last save and get Nova. It does way more damage. Where's my last manual? It's there? Why are they showing that there were autosaves when there weren't? I saved before the upgrade. You guys aren't paying a lot of attention. I specifically upgraded, then saved again. There we go. Oops. That's alright. I don't know what annihilation is. Damn it! I was on kind of a roll there. I forget what annihilated. It's an aura? I don't know. Sounds complicated. I gotta put this on. I think I tried it. I fucked up there, I didn't press the right button, so now I'm low on health, unfortunately. So I'm pretty sure Drac is still not using... Yeah, Nova isn't taking any shields from me. And we did a test, though, and found that it did. So I'm confused. Somebody warned me on another show that your Nova Blast hurts you. And I was like, really? And then I did a test, and it did hurt me. But now, it's not. Did I upgrade it so that it doesn't? Oh. It doesn't take your shields until rank 6. Oh, so I had upgraded it too far. Oh. Why would you want to upgrade it to that point then? It has no recharge time, but it consumes shields. That's what I'd done. Okay. Couldn't I just leave this area, save, and then come back? Enemies would respawn. Alright, let's fucking do it.
Terminal active. Remain in range.
What a rush. You think I have to... Gotta go back to the hacking point? What? They're gonna respawn because of that? You have to stay like right there? That kind of goes against my entire build. Of my guy. Of my person. Let's see here. What do I want? Backlash a little bit better. Maybe a bit more health. And then that's good. And make Drac. He's not using his Blood Rage. I swear he's not using it right now. I have to complete a personal mission before he'll use that. I went in with Cora this time and it still was okay. I could have upgraded her a while ago, I guess. Increases shields for Cora and all allies.
Console online. Stay within its radius.
So I have to stay right here. But how am I gonna do that with my build? This is way easier when you don't leave.
Console online. Stay within its radius.
What is happening?
We've got hostiles!
Am I in the radius right now? The bit, it has to be the bar before the timer. Noted. I'll do this battle as many as it takes. Because I'm uber hacker.
You should have what you need, Pathfinder.
I thought I was in it the whole time. At least I got a lot of loot. I don't even think I got much experience from beating those guys. Yeah, after the first experience drop, I don't think I earned a lot. I think it like limited me to 1 round of dudes for experience, from what I saw. Did my inventory increase? What?
I'm guessing that's the cat in charge.
He has no idea what he's in for.
What did I just do?
How many of these guys are there?
Enough. Damn it. Got a little bit caught up in a weird spot there. The patch added inventory space, so there's not an arbitrary cap. Wow. Wow. Oh, you were right. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's incredible. The good thing is I'm getting some good practice in, I guess. The thing is, yeah, I came back to it out of like a sick fascination. Like, I really want to just remember what it was like, I suppose. But it's not like, I mean, I like playing on the most difficult skill level in most games or different games that I play. Okay, first of all, no Korra. I like figuring out, like, as though it were a puzzle, how to play games on their most difficult level. And with a lot of games, I'm rewarded. I feel validated for the time I spend trying to get good at a certain type of gameplay in order to overcome a nightmare difficulty. It happened on Dragon Age. I loved it. I loved figuring out how to play on Nightmare on Dragon Age. I still had problems with some aspects of the game, but for the most part, I was loving my time with it. Like, the game was ultimately quite rewarding. This one, even though, as you can see, I've figured out how to play on Insanity, my build is pretty effective. Takes a little bit of practice, since I'm rusty. I've been a month away from this, but I'm getting the hang of it again. But the difficulty level, even when you're figuring it out, feels tedious and unrewarding, sadly, in my opinion. That's how I feel. Oh yeah, there's that other thing. You will not be able to use biotics until you unsheath your gun. Doesn't make sense, but it's true. You must unsheath your gun first, even as you saw from my gameplay. I don't really like to use my gun. You must get your gun out if you want to use your biotics. So in those instances where I jump out of my vehicle, am I ready to like do a charge? I'm like, all right, sweet, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. And I jump out and I target a guy and try to use my charge, and all of a sudden it's like I'm just spamming a button and it's doing nothing. It's because it wants you to get your pistol out first. That's the first step to using biotics, getting a weapon. Kind of goes against what I thought biotics were, right? I should save after I do this time. I'm gonna watch Drac this time, see if he goes into Blood Rage. I don't think he's using it anymore. I think it's glitched. Because unless they've patched it so that he doesn't yell as loud. Because in the previous episode, we were commenting on how loud Drac gets when he's got his blood rage. It's awesome. He screams at the top of his lungs. Fuck. Kind of fucked that up. Try switching to a different mission in the journal during the middle of this combat to see if you can save. Interesting. I'll see if I can do that. They think they patched that exploit. The exploit that fixed their unnecessary restrictions on the gameplay. Somebody figured out how to make the gameplay palatable and they patched it. Wow. I did so much better my first time. Or my second or third time, rather. That last run was doing quite well. This was the most frustrating mission for you in the whole gameplay after 70 hours? Really? Huh. Well, it's good to know that this is the most frustrating, because it is quite frustrating. I'm confusing Drac for my own guy over and over. You did it on, you played on Insanity too? This is not what I'm meaning to do right now. I'm trying to get up high again. There we go. Good on you for playing on Insanity. I just don't see why Drac is so squishy. Let's see if he uses his Blood Rage now. He did. Okay, he is using his Blood Rage. They patched his voice so that he's not as loud, which sucks because that was the best part. That was so much fun listening to him go nuts. Just one dude can do that. Try the scan quest point where you get inside the game autosaves when you scan something new. Oh, really? Good call, Crya. Yeah, out of all the bugs, they decided to patch out his voice. His voice was fucking awesome. You knew when he was using his Blood Rage. It's so interesting playing a game like this when you play a hyper-refined game like Overwatch. And I know a lot of you are going to roll your eyes like, oh, Overwatch, greatest game ever made. I know, Fresh. But it's true. The game, every fucking aspect of that game to the most minute detail has been refined so that everything just is intuitive and makes sense to the player. All the way down to the volume of your cohorts. Like, how much you hear your teammates has been refined down to like the tiniest detail of how loud it is compared to other sounds in the game. And that matters when it comes to gameplay. Like, I should know when Drac is using his Blood Rage. That makes sense. He's my teammate. And it's important to me to know when he's got that particular ability, especially since that ability affects my abilities, since it combos with me. The hardest part is finding a new target to dash into. That's not what I wanted to charge. Did I shoot the? Did I end up shooting? Oh no, I cleared out the cat, and then I took out the turrets, and then I just used the turrets just by jumping on them, right? That wasn't done well. So do you guys find this tedious? You can say no. I just want to know, like, is this tedious or not to you, the viewer? What happened there? If the reason I ask if it's tedious or not, if you were to say it was tedious, I would ask you what the difference between watching me play this is and watching me play Dark Souls, where I also have to play the same baddie over and over again, trying over and over to succeed. He jumped away, causing me not to be able to upgrade or charge my thingy. Dark Souls, that's the point of the game, so no one could argue with that. It was so much easier when the game let you pause the action and look around the battlefield and see what's around you. That's what I'm trying to simulate with this shield, is kind of the ability to look around. No. That's what I'm trying to simulate with the shield, is that same effect of being able to look around and choose the next charge target, but it's not the same, especially since there's so many, like for instance, you guys can't tell this, but when I have the shield up, I have to let the shield down first and then charge, which gives like a split second of time for them to do damage to me, which on insanity mode is a lot of damage, even for a split second. I'm not allowed to just charge right out of the shield. I'm not allowed to just say like, okay, I'm ready to charge now, so. In addition to the fact that she puts the shield down while dodging sideways, but not while dodging backwards, which is a weird, here, I'll show you. Backwards, oh wait, I could have sworn that, is it forward? Is it jumping? Oh, it's just jumping you're allowed to do. Okay. Yeah, telling your teammates when to use their powers would be huge. What happened? Like, what happened? I did so well, like, on like the third or fourth try. What am I doing differently now? Like that. That never happened on the first couple tries, right? The whole falling as much as I am doing from the high ground. And why aren't I dying right now? Why aren't they targeting me? That guy from above that I didn't finish is back up there, just lacing into me from above, and my shield was doing nothing. That's why you kill the two guys at the top. Yeah, I think what really makes Insanity look stupid is the fact that and I've talked about this before, the fact that your teammates don't scale with the difficulty. So they just die way too quickly, making them seem like silly non-teammates, like they don't seem to have any effect on the battle. Because they're so squishy, I feel like difficulty levels should scale your teammates. Because otherwise it just seems like, why are you guys even here? You're terrible. You got a Krogan who dies before anybody else on the team, which just seems insane. It feels as though maybe the guns are targeting me more than they did before. It's not that they don't scale, it's just the AI is stupid. Good to know. The AI gets better when they go to higher levels? That seems crazy. Why wouldn't the game just give them good AI at the beginning? They get smarter? How odd. It was easier the first time. That never even happened on the second time. I mean, on the other try I did, they weren't able to hit me while I did that. I'm just not, it's inconsistent. My teammates aren't even around for half the battle, most of the battle. I don't like this game. And I played the original Mass Effects on the hardest difficulty, if you guys remember that playthrough. That difficulty, I thought was satisfying. I think I remember it being satisfying. But it's tedious, it's not rewarding feeling. Getting good at it doesn't feel like I got good, it just feels like like we were demonstrating before, this isn't that hard if you decide to just sit back and use a pea shooter from behind them, which isn't fun to me. Look at my teammates, they're already dead. You can also just wait, which is also boring. I guess maybe I'm just disappointed because my particular playthrough, my build doesn't work as well as I'd like it to, or consistently as I'd like it to. The way that I think is fun to play. Is that all the dudes? No, there's one more. See, like, I'm doing a little bit better now because I'm being a bit more patient, but that's not, I don't like it. It's boring. to me. I've never liked cover in games. I've always thought cover is boring. I hate cover. I think cover's the worst thing that happened to video games. Fight me. Well, I don't know if I can revive my teammates. I think they're in the middle of too much. Oh, Drac came back automatically. Yeah, you can order your teammates to attack targets, which is funny because it's the only target around. Why should I have to tell them to do it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get up, Drac. So you guys are saying switch to a different mission and save? Nah, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Console online. Stay within its radius. Access complete. I finished here.
Took one out.
Now I get to do what I want. I like Wraiths because we understand each other. We know what it's like to go full on melee. You guys want to get up? Yeah. Good job. You know, yeah, I've heard that like everybody knows that everybody loves Gare Bear, and that people want Garrus, even though he has a metal exoskeleton. You know what that's gonna be like? I mean, guys or like girls, anybody who lusts after an Asari, it makes sense. They can literally mind fuck you. And they're made of soft, gooey tentacles. We can figure out a way to make that work with the human anatomy. Those who are into Garrus, it better be platonic. It better be platonic. That's all I'm saying. Nah, I've said way more than that, but I'll pretend that's all I'm saying.
Guessing that's the cat in charge.
Did I scan it?
Ha, he has no idea what he's in for.
I think I scanned it.
Nice work.
So the theory has it that if I scan that console, because I scanned the console, potentially it's saved. Potentially. Where is the autosave? If you know where it is, let me know. I guess I could also upgrade my skills now. I'm going to put it into my backlash so that... Should I do health or should I do damage returned? Nah, I should do health. Health makes it more reliable. Which side though? Where's its ahead? There's two routes, left and right. I don't have much hard drive space left, my friends. Right side, thank you. What's this? Should I touch this? Or should I go to the autosave? Optional. Set the shield generators to overload.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
How many of these guys are there?
Hello.
Disable the alarm in order to track reinforcements, Pathfinder.
I thought I disabled the alarm. It just auto-saved? Well, ain't that nice? So then you have to do these things again? I disabled one. Oh. All right, I think I have to finish this because so it did autosave, right? So how do I check that? Game, load game, it did. All right, I'm gonna quit here. Maybe I'll come back to this, but I'm out of hard drive space and I'm sorry that I'm stopping mid-mission, but I don't feel like swapping out hard drives. To be frank, I've been kind of short on hard drive space. I need to do a bunch of shuffling around in order to free some up. But it was interesting. What the fuck is going on there? It was interesting taking a little jaunt back at... Oh, I'm getting... Yeah, I gotta shut this down. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I gotta... The recording's getting all janky because I'm out of space. Okay. Goodbye. I love you.